Hi guys, I'm John and welcome to my channel, Ease with John. If you're watching this video, then I'm assuming that you're having a hard time with your anxiety right now, so I hope that this video can help you, and by the end of the video, my aim is that you feel a little bit better than when you started watching the video. I'm just going to do a short exercise with you. I'm saying exercise instead of a meditation because it's not exactly a meditation, but it's just something that we're going to do together, and we're just going to use our imaginations and just tune into separating our anxiety from us, and we're going to do that in just a few short minutes. So it's only a short few minutes of your time that you'll be spending with me, but I'm hoping by the end of the video you're feeling a little bit better, a little bit less anxious, and if it has helped, please let me know below because I'd love to do more of these kind of videos as well. So firstly, I just want you to find a space. So this way isn't a meditation, so you can sit down, you can lie down, you don't have to cross your legs and sit in a particular way. If you're in bed, that's fine. If you've got your headphones in, just maybe look away from the screen just for a short while, and if you feel comfortable, close your eyes. If you want to keep your eyes open, that's also okay, but just try and have like a soft gaze. So just try and like soften your gaze a little bit and just tune in more to what your body's doing. But ideally, if you feel comfortable, please do close your eyes, and then I'll tell you when to open them. The first thing I want you to do is just breathe for a second. Just breathe in and out and just notice your breath. You don't have to change it, you don't have to do anything with it. Your breath is completely fine, whatever it's doing. Try and feel the weight of your body as well. So feel that heaviness of your whether you're laid down, sat down, stood up. Feel that point of contact that you're making with the ground or the chair or the sofa. Just feel that weight for a second. If you're feeling anxious and your breath's like, you're heavy breathing in and out, that's fine. We're not changing that. And we're not trying to control our breath right now. We're noticing it for this exercise. What I want you then to do is just, after you've taken a few more breaths, we'll just take 3 big deep breaths together. So we're just going to breathe in through our nose and release through your mouth. Let it just like sigh of release to start off. So breathe in through your nose and release through your mouth. And one last time, breathe in through your nose. And when you feel like you've got it all, just sip a little bit more. And release just slowly. Now, I want you to think of your anxiety today. Maybe you have no idea why you're feeling anxious. Maybe your heart's racing and you have no idea why. Maybe you've got so much on your mind that you can't even form a thought. Maybe an event's happened though that's made you feel anxious. Maybe a person's making you feel anxious. Maybe something someone said or something that's upcoming, an exam, a conversation. Something's making you feel anxious. Whatever it is, I want you to really think of it for a second. As uncomfortable as it is, I want you to sit with it and just think of what is it that's at the root of making you anxious. And again, if you don't know what's making you anxious, just think of the feeling of the anxiety. So are you feeling it in your chest? Is your heart beating fast? Are you feeling it in your head? Have you got a headache from the anxiety? Are you feeling jittery? Are you feeling like you can't sit still? Or are you feeling low? Like whatever it is, just notice that. And think specifically, if you can think about the reason, think specifically about that reason. Grab onto that root. Now what I want you to do is visualize yourself, your whole body from head to toe. Feel yourself, feel the groundedness of the floor. Feel you existing, alive. A real thing, a real part of the world, a real anchor, real flesh, real skin. You're here. Whatever you're doing, just feel that contact. Go back to that feeling of gravity pulling you into your bed, into your chair, whatever it is. And I want you to think of your anxiety. You can either name it anxiety, or you can name it the actual issue you have. I want you to separate it from you. I want you to physically imagine that you're looking at it. If you've got your eyes open in the room or with your eyes closed, it's above you. It's just something that's above your grounded energy. It's something that's higher up in the room. If you're outside, higher up in the air, it's something that's above you. Your anxiety, the issue, the symptom, whatever it is, your heart racing, it's above you. Picture that just for a second. And can you make it into a colour? Can you make it into, is it a word maybe? Maybe you've got a picture. I want you to anchor it though into a thought, into something specific. So whatever you're thinking, really think of it as a specific thing. So don't just feel the feeling. I want you to put it into maybe something that you can see with your mind or see with your eyes. So is it a colour with the word anxiety? Is it maybe a conversation you're going to have and you're picturing what that conversation could go like? Are you picturing, a person that's maybe causing anxiety with you, a moment that happened, maybe just something, whatever it is, whether it's health related, I talk about a lot of that on my channel. Separate that from you and just feel it just apart from you for a second. You're grounded, you're feeling the gravity pull you down, and your anxiety's above you. It's above you. Just picture it in your head with your eyes closed, and if you've got your eyes open, just picture it above you. See it above you. How does that feel for a second? It's gone from you. It's not part of you. It isn't you in any way. It's separated completely from you. You are not your anxiety. I'm going to say that again. You are not this anxiety. And just one more time for the person at the back. You are not this anxiety. When I'm anxious, I feel like it's everything. I'm the anxiety. It consumes me. But you're not. I promise you. It's not any part of you. It's just something that you're experiencing right now. And it's separate from you. Maybe it's a relationship issue, a friendship issue, and it feels so big. It feels like the whole world is this issue, this anxiety. But it isn't you. You're not your anxiety. You can see it. It's above you. It's not part of you. It isn't. It's there. If you can, just muster a little smile. See if that releases any tension. Even if you really don't want to smile, just give a little smile. And then while with your little smile, even if you're forcing it, I just want you to picture that anxiety word, colour, picture, image, whatever it is that's been floating above you. I want you to imagine it's just slowly going to disappear. It's just going to disintegrate. It's gone. And what's left? You. You're left in the room. The anxiety's not there. Maybe the feeling of it's still there, but it's not. It's not you. It's apart from you, and we've just watched it disappear, go. And just see if on final time you can just bring in a nice breath through your nose. And just slowly release all of that breath out of your mouth. And if you've had your eyes closed, just blink them open. And if you've been laid down, just see if you can wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, just wiggle, just to wake up and just disconnect from what we've just done and open your eyes. I hope you feel a little bit better from following this exercise with me today of releasing anxiety from us. I've done a lot of videos on health anxiety, but also I'm starting to just think of other things that I get anxious about in life, and the way that anxiety does affect me in different ways, because it does, and it affects everyone. But the root isn't you. We're not anxiety. It's something we experience. So we can think about when we're experiencing this thing, what can I do? What can I do, which is real, to separate it from me? And this was maybe just something to try out. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you'd like to see more of stuff like this on my channel,